2, 1. Okay, welcome back to the 2025 Canberra World Boccia Challenger here at the AUS in Canberra. So we're all excited to see this next match on the live streaming. It's the gold medal match for the BC3 female classification. We have Jamieson Leeson from Australia playing Ho Yan Chan from Hong Kong. So they've both won their semi-finals to progress to this match. And with me is Scott Ellsworth, Paralympian, Australian Paralympian. So welcome, Scott, to this game.
Thank you.
So it should be an exciting match. Jamieson is playing in the blue box. Warm up is starting now. So Ho Yan is playing in the red box with the red balls, box number 3, and Jamieson is playing in the blue box with the blue balls in box number 4. They're just going through their warm-up routine now. This is just to check what the balls are doing and check the floor where they're going to be playing their jack, just to see if there's any uneven sections in the court.
Beautiful play courts down here in Canberra. Some nice new Tyraflex flooring, and it's been a good number of matches this week, and welcome to finals day.
We've had a lot of positive feedback about the courts. They're really good. Some of the best courts that we've played on in the world. I've seen plenty of courts around the world, so I've got a lot to compare with, but these are exceptionally good. So Jamieson is the number 1 seed in this competition. She's currently ranked number 5 in the world rankings, and Ho Yan Chan is the 4th seed in this competition. Her current ranking is 36, but she plays much better than her current world ranking. So the ramp operators, who are an integral part of the team here, is so Ho Yan Chan. Her mother is her ramp operator and has been since she started playing about 5 or 6 years ago. Her first international competition was in 2021. With the youth games in Bahrain. And Jamieson, she's been playing since she was 15, so she's been playing for some time. Her first international competition was in 2019 in Korea, the regional championships. I think before that she played in the pairs in Hong Kong. I think her first individual competition was in the regional championships in South Korea. Prior to that, she just played in the pairs competition in Hong Kong.
And of course, Jamieson won the silver medal in Paris last year.
Correct, yes. Huge achievement for Australian boccia. Both her and Dan, winning individual silver medals.
Yes, Dan.
Let the games begin.
Okay, we're all set, ready to go. So Ho Yan will have the first opportunity to play her jack. As we know, red always goes first. Her ramp operator will break the plane of the ramp, which means she has to move it from side to side before they play the jack, which she's done, so there's no penalty there or retraction. Looks like she's playing to her left-hand side of the court and short, about 3 metres. Pretty popular jack position, that. You would say that, Scott?
I was going to say, in the throwing game, it's also a popular jack as well. But it'll be great to see what her first ball is like, and it sets up the whole first end. So
Correct. It's so important to get that first ball on, meaning like touching the jack or very close to the jack and blocking your opponent.
Yeah.
So here goes the first red ball, and yeah, it's pulled up a little bit short. She would have liked that to have gone a little bit further and be on the jack. So Jamieson has a chance here to, I'm not sure whether she's got a clear line at the jack to get her first blue ball on, or she may choose to move that red ball out of the way first.
There's a number of options here for Jam.
She's moved right over to the left-hand side of the box and as far forward as she can go. Oh yes, she's going for a knockout, so she obviously hasn't got a clear shot at the jack to draw onto it. So she's making sure she's going to clear that red ball out, or she may... Oh yeah, she's cleared it out.
She cleared the red out.
The other option there was to try and knock the jack out. And if the jack gets knocked out of court, it then gets picked up and placed on the cross in the middle of the court, and the end continues. But it's probably a little bit too far in for her to have been able to knock that out. So now she has a clear open jack to draw her first blue ball onto.
Yeah.
So both these players are university students. Ho Yan is studying accountancy in university in Hong Kong. Oh, so Jam's pulled up a little bit short there as well. It's interesting. There may be a little bit of an uphill section in the court there, although.
But I would say to be in front, it's better than being behind. So
definitely. Yeah.
It's and sometimes it forces a player to actually use two shots. So
that's correct. So Ho Yan may. Yeah, she's going for the double extension, so it looks like she's going to clear that blue ball away to open the jack up.
It's a very strategic game. Definitely the BC3.
Yeah.
A lot of different strategies on show.
Definitely. Yeah, so Jamieson is doing. She's just about to finish her economics degree at New South Wales University. So they're obviously both working very hard at their studies, as well as working hard training for these competitions. And there's many hours that go into training to be good at this sport.
Training and calibration, I believe.
Calibration. Yep, and there you go. Oh. Yep. So Ho Yan has cleared the blue ball away, so she now has a clear shot at the jack. And this is quite often how, at this level of competition, the first few phases of the game will be a knockout, get on, knockout, get on. So it depends on how well you do that as to how the rest of the end develops. So as Scott was just mentioning, calibration is very important to the BC3 athletes. They spend many, many hours calibrating the balls, which is making sure that they know exactly where to put them on the ramp to get them to go to the required distance. So she's going on. Yeah,
and that is a nice shot.
Yeah.
That is a great shot.
Yeah, so she's corrected falling short with her first ball, so this time she's gone a little bit harder to make sure it's closer to the jack. Jam's again moved over to the very far left-hand side of her box as we look at it to get the angle to push that red ball away.
So Ken, it's very, very important to use every millimetre of your box, and I guess that would be the same with the BC3 as the throwers as well, to get that angle right.
That's right, yeah, the throwers, they use every centimetre of the box Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, Jam's managed to knock that red ball away to clear open the jack again, but it's interesting now whether
Ideally, you would want to go next right now. So
exactly, yeah. So she wouldn't have wanted to move that red ball too far away. She would want the red ball to be holding, so she gets the next ball
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the moment,
and I think she's achieved that.
Yeah, so blue plays again.
It was very close, but yeah, she's happy. She would be happy about that she has got the next shot.
Because ultimately she wants to take control of the head. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So Jasmine Hayden is Jamieson's ramp operator. She's been with Jamieson for about 2 years now. Since Jamieson moved down, Jamieson comes from Dunedoo, up in northern New South Wales, and decided to move down to Sydney for university and also to be closer to the training hub in Sydney Olympic Park.
Yeah. And that's a nice shot by Jam.
Yeah.
Perfect angle as well.
Yeah, blocking.
Taking all sights away from her opponent.
So Ho Yan is going for the double extension again to get as much pace as possible to be able to move that ball.
And I
there
think
we go. We've got a nice replay of that draw.
It's a beautiful draw.
Yeah. Okay, so
it's making sure that the ball's in the right position. She's got to be the last contact on the ball.
Yep, the athlete has to be the last person with contact.
That's a nice shot.
Really well done.
Yeah.
Pushed it to the side. The blue is still holding.
And opened up that avenue again, which is so important.
That's it. She's actually opened it up to a wing, what we call a wing, whereas the opposition's ball is not too far away from the jack, so she can quite often draw into that wing, which then makes it difficult to move because you've got two balls behind it.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see whether she does draw into the wing or whether she just elects to try and get on the jack.
So can I ask you what the likely different mix of balls that Jam would have in her set? Would she have a couple of soft balls, hard balls, super hard balls?
She has all that. She has a range ranging from super soft to a rock hard ball, which is what she uses for her knockouts. Yeah, there you go. So Ho Yan is drawn in nicely into that wing that I was just referring to. So now it's difficult for Jamieson to be able to push that through. There's not enough of a gap there to push it through between the jack and the blue ball.
And I know that throwers usually play with a softer set of balls. With the BC3 athletes, do they play with a mixture and a hard jack or a soft jack as well?
Usually a soft jack. If you put it, normally your first ball is a soft, what they call a soft sticky ball. So the leather is somewhat sticky. So if you can get that on to the jack, and the jack is a soft ball.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball.
That's great. That was the other option. I was just about to say, if you can't push that ball through that wing, the other option is if you've got a shot at the jack.
That would be great to replay that shot, the beautiful shot.
Yeah, it's what we call a jack clip. So if you can see a little bit of the jack, you're going to try and push the jack back behind the other balls. And she's done that perfectly. We're just about to see the replay of it here. A difficult shot because you don't have much to aim for.
Yeah, and knocked it into space as well. So
that's right.
you know.
1 minute.
Great shot.
1 minute on the clock
She would spend hours and hours.
for Ho Yan.
Yeah, as both athletes would spend hours and hours practicing that shot. So this is Ho Yan's last ball. She's just went a little bit hard there. She had a fairly good shot at it. Just went a little bit hard. Just bounced off the jack and went to the side. So she's actually formed her own wing there that Jamieson will be able to get into if Jamieson has got a
clear shot. And from our perspective, I can't really tell. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to tell. If she's got a shot at that red ball, she'll just knock that out. She has moved right over to the right-hand side of the box as we look at it.
Using every centimetre and millimetre of the box.
Yep. And that's something that all players do, but especially with the BC3 with the ramps, to be able to remember to move that ramp around the box to get the best angles you can get.
So Jam's just got about 1:15 left on the clock, so plenty of time for this last shot.
This is her last ball. Yeah. So she's gone for the double extension. So she's either trying to promote one of her blue balls, or knock that red ball out. I can't. Yeah, she went for the promoting blue ball.
Wow, that's a good shot.
Perfectly done.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good shot from Country Girl. Country lady.
Yeah. So now the Ho Yan just goes out to check that blue is closest and gets 1 point. Yep. We might see that again if we can. That was
that's a beautiful shot.
Perfect knock up onto the jack.
And all these scenarios Jam would practice in training as well.
Yeah.
So
over and over and over.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So you need to know what ball you're pushing up, like how soft it is, to know how much
and how
power.
far it's going to roll. So you adjust the ramp to execute that shot.
That's right. And you need to, and whatever ball you have left, like she only had one ball left to play, so determine whether that might have been a medium ball or a hard ball, and that would determine where she would put it on the ramp. But from the position she put it on the ramp, which was at the top of the double extension, I would say it was a medium.
For the viewers at home, what would they be discussing in this 1 minute?
Just the tactics, like what went well in that last end, what they could have done better. Maybe just go over their game plan as to where they're going to play the jack in this next end. Jamieson does have two different jack positions that she prefers, and they will have maybe discussed which they feel will be the best place to place the jack. It looks like she's going short, going by the position of the jack on the ramp. Yep. So she's gone about 3 metres, pretty much straight out from her box. And as we said before, this next shot is very important.
It's crucial. If this can set up the whole end. In fact, it does set up the whole end.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, that's a beautiful...
She probably would have liked it to be
a bit of angle.
Couple of centimetres. A couple of centimetres to her left. She would have preferred just to close it off completely.
To lock off that jack, but
it still requires.
It's a great start. Yeah, it's a two-shot play, and that's what you're aiming for.
Yep.
It's always good to keep the ball count in mind, and adjust strategy based on the ball count.
That's it. So there again, yeah, Ho Yan has gone for the double extension to get maximum amount of power to move that ball away. It's also crucial exactly where you hit that blue ball to move it away. Sometimes if you hit it right in the middle of the ball, it will just push it back onto the jack, move the jack back, and the blue ball will follow it. So it's important to hit it on the side.
Yeah, on the side.
Yeah,
that's a nice shot.
Yeah, she's hitting it exactly right.
Exactly what I think she would have been aiming for.
So you can see how that ball rolled. So that's her hardest ball that she would have used, which is what you have that ball in the set for.
Yeah.
To be able to push those soft balls away.
Yeah.
So now Ho Yan will endeavour to draw her red ball onto the jack and cover it as much as possible.
Yeah. Now, there's certain ball types that rampers prefer in terms of make, like victories, boccas, dream balls.
Yeah, I find that most of the international players will use a range of different brands. Yeah, that's a great ball. Perfect. You can see there from that shot on the live streaming that it's virtually perfectly in line.
I think Jam might have a little bit of sign on that jack.
Well, that's what she'll look for. So as soon as that ball's played, she'll be looking to see if she can see any jack at all.
Just a glimpse of that white. That's all that she needs.
And she can see a little bit of the jack on her left-hand side, so that's why she's moved over to that side of the box to try and get the best angle she can get to push it away. Double extension, probably her hardest ball. Yep, and there she's done a good job.
And she's got separation again, and so.
As we said before, at this level, it's the first few phases are get on, knock it off, get on, knock it off. Yeah.
It's like a series of those phases, and in the final stages at the end, people basically go for points. So, it's how effective you can execute those knockoffs and holds and things like that.
That's it, exactly. Yeah.
And if you use 2 balls to do that, or 3 balls, you'll be at a disadvantage. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
So as we just saw, Jamieson came out on the court to have a look, and that's because the jack has been moved now.
Yeah.
So she's come out just to check how far it has been moved
She
back.
would be looking at the distance that it's moved back, and also possibly her opponent's path into the jack as well.
Possibly, yeah. Mainly the distance that it's. She knows how to. She has all the calibration worked out, and now she will be working out how far the jack's moved back and where she needs to place the ball on the ramp to get it to go exactly that length. So Jamieson has a hand pointer that she holds to push the ball.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Again,
ideally, maybe a little bit of an angle on the other side.
Yeah, it's interesting that her first
allowing a little bit of an opportunity for her to see the white. Rats have changed a lot since I first started playing Boccia in 1996. Can you basically give the viewers who are viewing basically what a ramp is today, and it's so exact. And the calibration, as I mentioned before, is extremely important.
It is, yeah. Well, back when I started, which was probably a little bit after you started.
Just a little bit after,
It was just like a half pipe, a PVC pipe, cut in half. And you would the ramp operator would just hold that half pipe and put the ball on it and get it to go down. But players didn't have their own sets of balls back then.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember when I was playing at the 2000 Paralympics, we were given a set of balls and half an hour to train with them, and then we would go on court. So the game has changed dramatically since then.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody has their own set of balls now.
on that, and that's a beautiful
I think she actually
knockoff as well.
Well, I think she went for a knockout to hold there with the amount of pace she put on it. So she was hoping to push the blue ball away and get her ball to stay on.
But as I said, the most important thing is she gets to go again.
That's right. Yeah.
So she gets to secure the hold on the jack.
Yep. But if you can do it in one ball, and I've got to say that having been Jamieson's coach for a long time, she does it very well. You know, she can do that knockout to hold, which is a big advantage because you're doing it in one ball instead of using two balls. Yeah. And Jamieson has practiced a lot at that, and she does it very well.
So you would need to know the exact pace of the ball, the exact hardness, and where to release it on the ramp to get the desired result.
That's right. So now, Younghoon is...
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, very good.
And I think it's blocking Jamieson a little bit.
She's left a little bit of the jack open again, and that's why Jamieson's moving over to the other side of the...
Again, Jamieson's using every millimetre of her box, and for people that are watching Boccia for the first time, it is so important to give yourself the most open angle into the jack or into where you want to play.
Yep.
I mean, it's so good here today to see world-class athletes play and just execute a game of precision for the viewers as well. So if people want to get involved in Boccia, just contact your local club and join a great sport.
Yeah, and this is a sport that a lot of people with a disability have started playing and found that it changes their life. Because most of these athletes that are playing here today would not be able to play sport if it wasn't for Boccia. There we go.
That's a beautiful shot.
I think she tried to push that red
Again,
through.
That's right.
Didn't quite go through, but she's opened up the jack.
Again, being in a final produces some pressures. But, Jam is a country lady living in Dunedoo, and Boccia brought her to the city, and it's a game which she's really passionate about. So join your local club today if you like the watching the sport of Boccia, and get involved in one of the greatest growing sports in the world at the moment.
It is, for sure. Most inclusive game. So I'm not sure what Jam maybe going to go for a knockout to hold here just to push that red ball away and get her blue ball to stay on. So we'll see now as it comes down.
Beautiful shot, Jam.
Just chose to draw onto it, which is...
And now that's an interesting measure for the referee. This would be the time that you bring in a light maybe to see if there's any gap between the white and the coloured balls.
Yeah, the referee may go and get a torch.
Torch?
No, he's gone for the small calipers. So there obviously is
there may be a little bit of room there, you know?
There's a gap between both by the look of it, so he's just going to double check.
I mean, Boccia is very similar to long balls in terms of precision and strategy as well. And it's great to have a World Challenger in Canberra. First international tournament since 2013. So 12 years, and it's great to see 12 countries here today.
It is. Yep, so the referee has measured and decided which ball is not the closest, and it's the red ball. So Jamieson did well there drawing that on, just managed to hold.
But Ho still has two balls left, and I think she can maybe see a little bit of the white.
She can, yep. Yeah, she may just choose to push that back.
Yeah, maybe just knocking the white behind her red, maybe.
Yep. That would be a good shot if she can do it. So, yeah, the ramp operator moves back into the box with the extension, so at the point of release, they have to make sure that everything is inside the box, nothing's touching the line. Otherwise, it's a penalty if they release the ball and something is touching the line. Yeah, that's what she went for.
That's a nice clip of the jack again.
Yeah, she's clipped the jack back.
You know, so again, it's opened the jack up into space.
It is, yeah.
And we've got a ball count. Each athlete has one ball each left, so it's at anyone's end.
Yep, it is. It's a very tight match. So yeah, Jamieson will have a few options here as to what she's going to go for. I think she will go for
maybe nudging up that blue on the left hand side, or the right hand side.
Yeah, on her left hand side, on our right as we look at it.
Yeah.
That would be the best shot I think she's got to choose at the moment.
But will that open up an avenue for Ho to come through in a last ball? See, we've got to weigh all these situations up as well, and that's what Jam will be doing right now.
Yeah, she'll be thinking more than one ball ahead. I mean, she's only got this one ball to play, but she'll be thinking...
But she doesn't want to put that ball in a position to give Ho the advantage either.
Yeah. Pushed the red ball up. That's interesting. I don't think that was what she wanted to do. Yeah, she wanted to push her blue ball up.
I mean, it also presents options for Ho as well, because Ho could use one of the blue balls to ricochet in for a second shot, maybe.
Yeah, she's got less than a minute to play this ball.
But then again, she would have practiced this time in, time out in training. Many hours these BC3 rampers do. So if you want to get involved in your at a local level, as I said, just join your local club and join the Boccia family.
She's got 30 seconds remaining, which is plenty of time just to play her last ball. There it goes now.
She's looking.
Beautiful.
Great
done.
shot.
I think we definitely need a replay of that.
Definitely need a replay.
She didn't have much
classy
room to go
shot
through there. Really well done.
1 minute.
Here we go. You can see on that angle perfectly how she just had that very narrow space to go through.
To ricochet off and come in. Yeah, and that's a beautiful ball.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done that better.
It's, so how long has Ho been playing for again?
About 5 or 6 years, apparently.
Okay, so about the same time that Jam has been playing.
Jam's been playing a bit longer than that. I think her first international was in 2019, and Ho Yan's first international was 2021. So there's not a lot of difference. But Jam's done very well in the short amount of time that she's been playing.
I believe we found Jam at the schools competition.
We did, yep.
A few years back. So she's come a long way in a short amount of time.
She has. She's done very well. So the score going into the third end is 2 to Ho Yan and 1 to Jamieson.
Jack.
Referee asks for the jack to be played. The ramp operator breaks the plane of the ramp before the jack goes down. This is always interesting to know because Ho Yan lost her first end only by 1. She would then decide whether she's going to put the jack back in that same position or whether she would choose a different position. But she's gone for pretty much the same position as she played.
I think the score has something to do with that as well, and if Ho executes a little bit better in this end, then maybe she can get another point. So
it was a very tight end the first end.
Yeah,
so there's no reason
ball for
why
ball.
she
Yeah.
wouldn't. why she wouldn't go for her preferred jack position.
And that's what world-class boccia is. It's ball for ball.
That's right. There she goes. Yeah. Perfect.
And a beautiful start. Beautiful start.
Perfectly on.
Yeah.
And she would have practiced that many, many, many times.
Yeah.
To get that first ball exactly on where she wants it.
Yeah, many hours of training. On many different surfaces as well.
So Jamieson's again moved right over to the side of the box to get the best angle she can get to.
To attempt to knock the jack back to create space, maybe?
Or just to get separation, mainly.
Or get separation, yeah.
Preferably push the red ball away. So she's had to turn her chair to the side to be able to reach the ramp where it is. And yeah.
Oh, nice shot, Jam.
Yeah, it didn't move it that much though. It's
But most importantly, she goes again to actually control
that's right.
the head.
I don't know whether she's got a clear shot at the jack now to be able to draw on, or whether she may have to move that red ball a bit more. This is where you can play that shot we were talking about before, knock out to hold. So you move the opposition's ball away and you get your ball to stay there and hold, which Jamieson can do very well. I hope I don't Jonah her by saying that. She's precision lining up.
Most of the time is spent in the lining up the ramp and getting your chair exactly right, because that's going to have a major impact on where the ball is played.
That's correct. Yeah, so she's shows to draw in, and it's just pulled up.
Drawing a bit short.
A little bit short.
It's a useful ball though.
Yeah, so it's her turn to go again. What she'll do now, I would say, is just to push
maybe
that,
nudge the red out a little bit.
And it's important with this shot is when she pushes that blue ball in to try and get the ball that she uses to do it to stay behind it.
Yeah.
So she has a 2-ball buffer there between.
And basically close the angle down as well.
That's it.
Yeah. Boccia is one of the most strategic sports around, and it's wonderful to see at the world class.
Yeah, that's pretty good. She's pushed it on and got her ball to stay in the front.
And it's important for that ball to stay around as well that she pushed.
Yeah.
Because it just closes down the avenue even more.
That's it. Yeah.
And it's another ball that Ho has to contend with as well.
That's right. If she's got a shot at that blue, which she has got a shot at that blue that's on the jack, she may just decide to try and push that out. She's not going for the double extension though, she's just going for the long extension.
Again, it's 3 balls to 1. Jammers use 3 balls, so Ho is ahead on the ball count as well.
Yeah. Sure,
nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah, so she didn't use the double extension then because she had her rock hard ball, and she didn't want to move it the blue too far away to make sure.
So she played again.
That's right. To make sure she goes again. Yeah.
And it's one of the many tactics in a boccia game is tactics change per end, and there are so many different strategies and how to play a boccia end.
Yep.
And always thinking a few moves ahead, which is important.
That's it, yeah.
And thinking what your opponent might do.
I've said before that a good chess player makes a good boccia player because you need to think more than one shot ahead. So Ho-Yan has moved right over as far as she can go to line up the jack.
Is that to increase the angle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can get a really good hold on that. get her red ball in there on the jack, blocking Jamieson. And she's changed her mind. She's gone for the different
And
ball
again,
holder.
Every second that the players have is calculated in these ends, and making sure that the right ball is chosen for the correct shot.
That's right. And as you can see there, the ramp operator was making, just turned a little bit by the look of it and hit that blue ball at the front. As we saw then, the ramp operator is spending some time making sure that that ball is perfectly round before she puts it on the ramp to make sure that it goes straight.
And now balls, like the trajectory of balls, are affected by humidity, court surface and things like that. So as you said, a lot of time is spent on making sure that the ball's definitely in BC3 games roll straight.
Yep. And that so before they come on for this match, they would spend time on the warm-up courts, just checking what the balls are doing, because they can change, as you say, the humidity, the temperature, everything can slightly change these balls to perform differently. So
Beautiful shot.
Great job.
We can get a replay of that shot. That was an amazing shot. Beautiful shot.
Perfect. Pushed it in and got her ball to stay in there as well. So now she's got two balls in front of the jack.
So again, Jam has to come up with another strategy to possibly score a point.
Yep.
And this is what is so good about Boccia, is the strategy changes, and you've got to be able to adapt to the changing changes.
Yeah, and she's done it well. She's moved both those red balls and opened up the jack.
And she's got two balls to play as well. So again, this game is very, very, very tight.
As you would expect it to be for a
final,
gold medal match, in an international competition.
And a lot of the games have been very, very tight across the week here, and it's just it's great to see these amazing athletes and the talent that they have.
It is, yeah. So anybody that is around, maybe watching this game, it's not too late to come down and
join your local club.
There's plenty of room in the stands to watch these games as well.
Yeah, if you're local around Canberra and close to the AUS, just come down over the next couple of days and see some world-class boccia.
Free admittance as well. And this is a crucial ball for Jam. She needs to really make sure she gets this.
She would want to hold on this ball, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would,
Yeah.
Get it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice shot. Nice shot. Again, Ho from China's got two balls left, and we'll be looking to change the score. So, but as I said, this is a great close game. Anything could happen.
Yeah, so you can see there that Ho Yan has moved. Oh, she had moved back in the box to get the angle, but now she's changed her mind. So she looked at that angle, didn't like it, so now she's decided to go to the other side of the box to have a better angle. She's got 1 minute left to play her remaining two balls.
So basically she's going to make quick decisions here.
Yep.
And she's also going to, be confident in the decision, in the ball that she executes.
Yep. So
It's really, really important that she can minimise the score.
30 seconds. Just to remind everybody that these athletes have a total of 6 minutes to play all their balls. Yeah, she's hit it nicely. Got separation. Now she's only got
down to 15 seconds.
15 seconds now to play her remaining ball. I would say that blue is still holding.
Oh,
no, it's not.
Red's holding.
Gosh, very.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes. The angles can be deceiving from where we're sitting. It definitely looks like that blue ball is closer, but obviously the referee knows that the red ball is closer, so Jamieson gets to
And
play
Jam
that
just has under a minute as well, so
yeah,
time does create pressure.
it does. So I think Jamieson may have a shot through those balls onto the jack, which will be a great shot if he can get
30
through
seconds.
There. Yep, she'll get it down in plenty of time. There we go. And pushed to blue ball in. She may not have had a clear shot at the jack, so she decided to push the blue ball in. So now Ho Yan's got 10 seconds to play her last ball. As you can see, the ramp operator is rushing to make sure she can get the ball on there in time, and yeah, managed to do it. Well done.
Oh.
But obviously, yeah, rushed that decision, and it is a measure. From here it looks like Blue's holding,
the angle is very deceptive from the side of the court.
It is. So the referee will now measure. Very close match, as you've said, Scott. So with the referee measuring like this, he's got to be very careful because they don't want to move those balls at all. He's got to make sure those calipers go between the balls without really touching the balls. Well, he moves the calipers up to adjust them, so he doesn't adjust them when they're between the balls, because in doing that,
because there's a chance of moving the ball if it does.
Looks like it's one blue. Yeah, okay. Was very close, but Jam did a good job at pushing that blue ball in.
So it's all tied up going into the last end.
It is. Yep, 2-2.
As a gold and silver match should be.
Expect it to be, yeah. Very tight. So both these girls have played very well in this competition. They both had 3 games in their pool matches, and then qualified to play in the semi-finals, which was played yesterday afternoon. So they both won their semi-finals to progress to the gold medal match. So now the coaches have a chance to speak to the athletes, and I can see there that the Hong Kong coach is very animated there and talking to Ho Yan about what she did or what she needs to do.
But it's all about this last end now, and who executes better.
That's it. 15-second warning. The coaches have to be off the court before that 1 minute is up. That 1 minute buffer time between the ends. So they have 1 minute to pick up all the balls, get ready for the next end.
Do you think Jam would be wanting to change strategy, or?
She may do. She may choose to place her jack in a different position, but she hasn't. No, from where she's placing the ball on the ramp, she's gone for the same. So that, and in my coaching, I've always said to the athletes, put that jack where you feel most confident that you can get the first ball on, and where you feel you can play the best shots and execute your game plan. So again, that's about a 3 metre distance and virtually straight out in front of Jamieson. This is the crucial first ball. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice start.
Yeah. It's exactly where you want it. It's a little bit of a gap there between the jack and the first ball, but it's on a very good angle. So Ho Yan, has moved over to the right-hand side of the box, so she can obviously see a little bit of the jack on the right-hand side, so she'll be trying to push this blue ball away to her left. Gone for the double extension and probably her hardest ball in the set. Yeah,
That's a nice shot. And of course you get to play the next ball as well.
That's right, yeah. And as usually happens, the hard ball, they just keep rolling and usually end up out of court, but you expect that to happen. Ramp assistant again, making sure that the ball is nice and round and placing it very gently on the ramp. The athlete also has to push it off the ramp gently as well. Tiny little bit to the left and
leaving a little bit of a gap.
A little bit of pace on it just to bounce off to the left, and that can be crucial at this level.
Yeah.
To not get that ball perfectly on, which she has been doing all match.
And
it's given Jamieson a little bit of an opportunity.
A window there. And talking about and utilising that wing that you're talking about as well.
That's right, yeah.
1 minute.
Okay, so here we go. So there's some more try and draw onto that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nicely done.
Perfect pace, perfect
Yeah.
control, nicely executed.
Just bounced off that red ball a little bit. I think she probably would have preferred it to have been.
Would that cut down the angle on the jack that Ho has?
Yeah, well, I don't think Ho Yan has much of a view of the jack at all. It's pretty much in the perfect position.
Yeah, you can see her reaching for a double extension.
Yeah, she's going to have to hit it hard to move it.
And on an angle to move it as well.
She's already used her hardest ball, so this one is probably her next hardest ball. So as you can see, Ho Yan uses a hand pointer. Yep, so she hit it nicely. Didn't move away too far because of the angle that it was on. Now she has the option of, not really the option of pushing her red ball in. That's on the wrong angle, so she'll move over.
She's now created space though.
She'll probably try and go between the red and the blue and get on the jack. Maybe just like a little ricochet off the blue, which is like a knockout to hold. So this is her fourth ball that she'll be playing now, and Jamieson has 4 balls remaining to play. So this is a crucial shot. Well,
that's a beautiful shot. Can we get a replay of that?
Yeah, hit nicely.
Yeah, nice.
Pushed the blue ball away and left the red ball there.
So what would Jan be thinking now? With
she's,
her balls left. So.
Yeah, she's got 4 balls to play, so she wouldn't be panicking at this stage. She knows that she just has to try and move that red ball away from the jack, or move the jack away from the red ball if she's got a shot at the jack. I don't know, she's just hit the red ball to get separation there. She might be holding there.
Now this is an important measure.
Yeah. That crowd is saying, I think there is another BC3 gold medal match happening at this time, which Australia is also involved in, with Daniel Michel playing Aloysius from Singapore.
Yeah.
And it looks like that match has just finished, and by the sound of the applause I would say Daniel has probably won that game. Can't quite see from where we are.
Has red to play.
Yep, so Jamieson is holding. So now with Ho-Yan only having 2 balls to play, yeah, she's moving back in the box to get the angle again. I would say her shot here is to promote that red ball that's sitting between the 2 blue balls.
Yeah.
Back onto the jack.
Yeah. Again, it's important because Jam has an advantage with a number of balls left. So Ho just needs to execute as well as she can with that shot.
Okay, this is the crucial shot. Oh, it bumped into the blue. That's made it a bit more difficult for her. Those 2 red balls directly in front of Jamieson would make it hard for her, but now it's going to be difficult for Ho-Yan to try and get in there.
And you know, she would only have a certain selection of red balls left as well to execute her chosen shot. So. Yeah, so it all comes down to the last ball, this gold silver match.
It does.
Final.
Which quite often happens at this level of competition.
1 minute.
1
and
minute.
1 minute just been called.
Yeah. Which is plenty of time to play 1 ball, so she can take her time to make sure that the aim is correct and that she's made the right decision. Yeah, there you go. She may have promoted that red. That's what she tried to do, to push through those 2 red balls to push it back on to it. Okay, so Jamieson, before she plays the end phase, she's asked for a measure to see what the score is.
And this is really important because this determines whether Jam needs to play a ball or not. And so...
Yeah, she has 3 balls remaining. She's got plenty of time. She's got over 3 minutes remaining, so she has got time for the referee to measure. In this case, where the athlete asks for a measure,
the clock is still running.
Yeah, it has to be done in their time because the referee has already indicated that it's blue to go. So now he's going to say the score is 1 blue. So Jamieson will throw off her remaining 3 balls. She doesn't know how to play them. here, another gold medal win for Australia. A great game though. I mean, Ho Yan Chan from Hong Kong put up a great fight.
Yeah.
She played really well.
A very, very close game.
It was.
Millimetres in the result.
So Ho Yan, as you would do, has come out to ask the referee to check the measure to make sure that that is correct.
Because both players have to be happy with the measurement
Yeah, that's right, with the
at
score.
the end of,
Yeah.
and the score.
Yep, so she's happy, she agrees that the blue ball is closer than the red ball, so it'll be 1 point to blue.
One for blue and the finish. One for blue.
Well done.
Minus 3 for blue, 2 for red. That's the finish.
3 to blue, 2 for red, final score. So the gold medal goes to Jamieson Leeson of Australia and the silver medal to Ho Yan Chen of Hong Kong in the BC3 female classification. So thank you, Scott. That was a great game.
Thank you. I believe next up we've got the individual medal ceremony.
We have, yes, at 1:30 we have the medal ceremony for the individual competition, and then following that we will start the pairs and teams competition, and on the live streaming we'll have a BC3 pairs game between Australia and New Zealand, which will be an interesting match to watch.
Trans-Tasman tussle.
That's it, yes. So, yeah, hope you all still tune in for the medal ceremony. So Australia will be receiving some gold medals and the national anthem will be played, which is always a thrill. And we'll be back for the medal presentation, as I say, at 1:30. And that's all from myself, and thank you, Scott.